Welcome back to Hytale, Vextale server. Just sleeping with my torch in my bed. Also, I don't know why if I look at this angle, my torch popped out. That's how that's supposed to work, right? Anyway, I have added a couple mods to the server. Those would be... I don't know if there's like a best order to show them off in, so I'll just show them in the order that I had written them down. Better wardrobes. Bless. You're gonna see me convert so many of our my chests into wardrobes instead. That being said, I'll have to put the benches in front of them, but that probably won't happen today as that sounds like a large overtaking. The next is connected windows. I tested this and it did work for at least the style of window that I have, but this is like almost purely aesthetic. That when you place the window gives a connected version rather than like having a frame between each of them, so you can have nice long windows. What's up, Isaac? But I don't know how I'm gonna redo this area of the house, so I'm first going to leave as is. Doing good. How about yourself? Probably gonna replace like every block in this building, so shut up. Gravestones. I think that's the only one I didn't like specifically vet if it worked properly. But essentially at the point of where you die, your stuff goes into a structure. No more worried about having to get back to your dead body fast enough. You just have to get back to your dead body. Simply trash. This is mostly me and Tandy being over with how much excess shit we have in these chests. Like, I'm never gonna need this much cobblestone or dirt, and I don't feel like just always throwing it to the ground. Oh, I appreciate it. So this thing is just like a deleter that you can put in your base. Skeletons bang their shield. The ones that have shields, they'll bang and roar to open the fight. Now, weapon stats viewer. For the stats that have unique weapons on them like this, you can actually see exactly how good they're going to be, which is nice because, like, this one. Let me find the other one that I was comparing it to. These two, like, you would think that this color that's halfway between green and blue, which blue is the higher tier and green is the lower tier, you'd think that this color would mean that this is better than green, but it's actually not. It's slightly worse in most stats. So thorium actually is the upgrade here, even though they're both rare tier. I've used these to hell with the repairs. They both have signature energy of 27, but it was interesting once I could see the actual numbers, how good that actually was. Thank you, I appreciate it. And then where is this at? Which is, I'm tired of trying to look for things. I'm actually gonna build one of these now. Where do I want to put this? I guess like here. Just a full inventory locator. You need an item, no running around. Now, I wish that this mod would come out with a companion mod of like stepping on a floor panel and you would send it to the same box, similar to hitting the button for sending it to the same box. I do not play Fortnite. I don't know if you're in vertical or horizontal view, but you should be able to see like my previous streams and videos. We rotate semi-frequently. Some games last a while, some games don't, but I play a lot of different games. I don't know if I could really nail it down to any one like genre or game really. That's it for the mods. But yeah, that's nice. Cause like, especially this bench, actually I might just put it there next to this bench. Cause this bench, you can't pull to it. And so when you want a specific log or wood to build with, get wrecked, buddy. But now no more. So, things on the to-do list today. Probably fix the farm. Should probably do the math on how close I am. Alright, so we got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. So I need 14 rows since I'm splitting it in half. I need 14 rows. I don't know if I'm 2. That. I'm actually not tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm taking an abnormal Monday day off. Generally, if you want to catch my streams, I am 7 p.m. Eastern. I also post my schedule weekly, which it is already up for this week over on Blue Sky at my stream name, Pyrodicus. Okay, so there's no way I'm getting... I need 7 sets if there's 14. 4, 5, 6. And not only is it 6, it's like a bad 6. But I also wanted to check, if I put something here, do I get 2 blocks of the water working? Because if I get 2 blocks wide for water, I'm going to move this whole setup over. I have to nuke things. So first things first, I can all this. I don't need to really worry about them as much anymore. And then grounds versus hangs, above versus below. I'm gonna do this. Those are above. We'll do grounds versus aboves. Okay, so next above is gonna be this. I need to be able to till. So I want to know if this one gets seeded. Does that water count? I already know it's going to lie and not show if it's watered or not. You know what? I can actually skip ahead because it does count sleeping time towards growth time. Okay. It does work 2 across. I have fixing to do. I need that soil back probably, I think. Should just grab like a full stack. Okay, so this here. This here. For anybody who's not familiar with this game, yes, these look different now. They are the same block, in fact. Technically, if it reaches too wide, aside from aesthetic, I can actually go 4 wide. I can go strip, 2, 2. Does that help me squeeze out one more? So water will be there. 1, 2, 3, 4. One, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. So water will be at the end. Now, does that even fix my other math? 1 crop, 2 crop, 3 crop, 4 crop, 5 crop, 6 crop. What? No, that math was off. That I actively can't do it that way, because I'd have to move this one farther to here, and then these 3 and that one wouldn't be reached. So I have to go. Oh, that's not gonna be the one anyway. I have to go every other. No, this is the one I leave open. Why do I keep doing that? This one gets filled. This one gets broken. This one gets broken. This one gets filled. Okay. I would use the shovel, but I'm going to end up breaking way more of the blocks than I want to break for this. So at some point, I'm going to have Eternals for everything but the last 2, and probably consolidate things sideways. Dig out the center. This out. Being able to walk up one brick is messing me up as my character keeps trying to step up a brick that's breaking. I'm sure you are, Rulo. What's up, Massimo? Alright, so what is this right now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Cut it to 10s. Yes. This is scratching the itch of wanting to play Minecraft, but not wanting to play, like, I don't know, new Minecraft, relearn Minecraft. I don't know. There's a weird, like, hurdle in not wanting to dive back into Minecraft specifically. This does a lot of things similar to Minecraft, but I feel like thought of... Yeah, you're in the actual live chat. I feel like this game came into it with much more advancements and thinking about the long-term quality of life of the game that Minecraft literally couldn't have known when they started. It was made in a couple what's his name? I always forget, it starts with an N. But the guy who made Minecraft made it in like a 4-hour dev tournament or something like that originally, and decided, hey, this is kind of fun, I should keep running with this. Like, it wasn't meant to be for real. No, not Mojang. Mojang bought it from him. Hold on. Who's the actual OG dev guy? Oh. Notch. He went by Notch. Notch. Marcus Person. He made it in a I mean, Mojang, he ended up founding Mojang, but Notch is the one that I was thinking of. He made it in a programming tournament. Like, they were timed to make a game. But I find it very hard to believe for you to say that current Minecraft is not so much different than what I remember. I maybe the start doesn't change different. Oh, if I said M, my bad. I slurred the letter. I definitely was saying N, or meaning N. But if Minecraft isn't that different now than it was back then, that has to be early. There's so many things. I've seen way too many updates, biomes, crazy changes and stuff like that that help to extend. Like, are you just saying like the main gameplay is not changed? That like it's still the same path to get to the ender or the end and fight the ender dragon and stuff? Because like I last I played, Ender Dragon was like newer content. Concept of the game is actually the same. Okay, fair enough. Well then, okay, so from a different perspective then, I don't know if I would have interest in replaying Minecraft. That loop had gotten burned out by me back in the day. And so like, this is a nice new twist, some changes to it. It's a different concept on how to win. I don't want to say more intuitive because that sounds like I'm overly simplifying Minecraft, but it kind of feels more intuitive. Complaining the way I am now. Fair enough. If I go... have the end caps be different. All right, I don't even know if I actually verbalized why I'm trying to change this, but my plan is to have trees be along the edge so that from a distance it's like a bunch of trees on top. The free ripoffs. I could see that. I definitely played my plenty of free ripoffs back in the day of Minecraft as I got bored of OG Minecraft, but I would say this feels significantly more polished, even if in its early access state, than any of the ripoffs I played back in the day. I'm sure the ripoffs are. You know what? I shouldn't say. I'm sure the ripoffs are getting better. That's a bad expectation to have about ripoffs. Okay, so those will get destroyed. When this is done growing, that'll get picked up. I can place a water here to empty the bucket. Pick up a water here. Place a block. Saying what? I am not on controller. You can see in my bottom right that it's keyboard. Which is better, Minecraft or Hytale? I don't know. My Minecraft. Okay, well, relax with the chat. But my Minecraft knowledge is like 10 years old. Are you good? Osterized? Alright, realistically, those are the only two I'm worried about. Let me get the seed back for these. Put the water there. Pick the water up here. Put the block there. Put the water here. I can break this block. No, I just mean... maybe it looks different on Stream's end, but it asked, I don't know if there's a way for me to show this. Osterized message of which is better, Minecraft or Hytale, came through like 8 times on my end. In that same minute. So I was like, I don't know if that was actually coming through 8 times, but that message just kept pinging through. But yeah, I mean, my knowledge on Minecraft is like 10 years out of date. Especially with the limited knowledge I'm getting from Rula to confirm that Minecraft's core gameplay hasn't really done anything to change. It's cool nostalgia, but I'm not going back to Minecraft. In hindsight, I don't really like Minecraft's. Yeah, he's just really passionate about the question. I don't really like Minecraft's gameplay loop. I feel like, and maybe that'll happen with this too, once we see what the end game is. But by the end of Minecraft, it got so min-maxed, speedrunner oriented, and nobody wanted to actually explore those cool new areas anyway that I was playing with. Like, obviously the streamers showed off the new stuff, but like the people I played with, all of them were just, it was a new way to win Minecraft faster. Is it what every update is? How do we optimize? And like that wasn't fun to me. It's the same reason why I don't play a lot of public server games like Ark and like a game like Rust. I mean, Dune's kind of different because they don't have private anyway. But like, I don't care to fight against someone who's gonna live on the game 20 hours a day with a group of people that are 20 hours a day, while our group can barely get a combined 8 hours a week for our base. Like, I don't care to fight that level of min-max optimization nonsense. The core gameplay loop for Minecraft was like, there was nothing stopping you from just finding a cave and upgrading everything. Yeah, I was just watching Rula. I was watching, his name's Soviet Womble. Am I advising you to try Hytale? What's your opinion on early access games? Because it's an early access game, so I'm always going to preface anybody that asks my opinion on this stuff with that. I start taking fucking water bucket laps again. No, I 100% did. I had done it multiple times. Oh, back in the day. I almost just witnessed the dumbest death I've ever had on this game. But I think the last time I did it the quote unquote right way. I didn't do the bed cheese. We weren't like tricking it to go out of bounds type stuff. I need to grab more buckets. I'm not making this a 1 bucket per lap trip. I think the 2 biggest factors that I would say in regards to if I think you should get it or not are, 1, how do you feel about early access? Are you okay that there isn't a quote-unquote proper ending to the game yet? That it's more sandboxy, have fun right now? Honestly, similar to how Minecraft originally started. There wasn't like an end to Minecraft. And 2, are you the type that can enjoy playing these types of games alone or not? Because anybody who's watched my channel knows that I play so many games with friends and we get so boxed in because we can't get the same group online or can't get us all online enough because jobs and stuff like that. Oh, fuck. What the Here. There we go. What game is this? It's in the title of the stream. Actually, it's not. You're in the horizontal view. This is Hytale. Hytale. Though I think in the details it is linked to this game properly for the stream. Alright, water runs. I don't care about my ankles. Yeah, but the end is still the Ender Dragon, right? Like that's the quote-unquote goal. The rest is extra. Or is there actually like more content past Ender Dragon? Same reason why I just asked if you're okay with playing without your friends. My friends are busy. I'm doing base building stuff. I'll probably go adventure a couple spots for resources later, but like I think night 1 we had 4 of us. 5 of us total have played, but predominantly it's just been me and friend of the channel, Tandy. I have not played Silksong before. I also haven't beaten Hollow Knight, but when the game is just straight up get good or lose, it's probably gonna lose me at some point. I'll put it down, I'll fall in love with a different game, and then there it goes. It's just gone, not to get picked up again. Which is weird because I've beaten every FromSoft game. But FromSoft has cushioning baked into its gameplay loop, I would say. Because even though there isn't a difficulty slider, you can just go grind levels for a little bit and be better leveled for stuff, better equipped for stuff. Silksong doesn't really have that. It falls more under the, you literally just like have to eventually beat this part and get good. FromSoft bakes their difficulty more into the replay value of playing at harder difficulties. Ooh, that is a rare opinion. I have not heard that Hollow Knight was better than Silksong by many. Technically beating the dragon is just important as anything else in the game, so I don't know how to answer that. No, but I mean like, what would be an example? Did they add parallel DLC? Or end game DLC? Like, did those bosses extend the plot slash lore slash gameplay loop past the Ender Dragon, or can you just do it and then still beat the Ender Dragon to end the game? Like, I don't know if you were watching the Outer Worlds series that I was playing, but the DLC for the Outer Worlds was adding missions before you got to the final mission, whereas like other games add DLC of like extending the game longer with more stuff on the end, new missions to continue the game, etc. That's not where I want to put this. I can put these here. The reviews on Silksong for me are tough because they fall into the same category that like every single game that has a really long dev time for its DLC or sequel has when it's been announced that long. That like for some people, there was no good enough with Silksong to make Silksong worth how long that hype ended up having to get stretched out. On just like it was a symptom of them announcing that was even going to exist way too soon. For the concept of reception sake and lack of burnout sake, I would say, I feel like every game needs like, you need to give like max a 1 month heads up. You need your actual release date locked in, you need your game ready, and then you make your announcement. The only ones that I think can fall outside of that is if the game is early, it has to be early access. Like yeah, it is very cheap, but don't announce that you have a new game. Like GTA 6 is a great example of bad marketing in regards to the release. This game, it was already being talked about as being hyped before it was even confirmed to exist by the people who play GTA 5 and Rockstar games in general. On top of the fact that they announced it, what will be, 2.5, 3 years before it actually will come out. There's no way they're gonna be, it's going to feel like a downgrade at first because you're not gonna have your hover bikes and shit. And there's not gonna be as many different things to do off rip. It's not gonna meet probably the graphics or the actual mechanics. Yeah, Silksong was 8 or 9 years, and it was originally announced to be a DLC for Hollow Knight, like a year or two after Hollow Knight came out. Like that should, I know that they went from being a DLC to being a game instead, but that just, you're gonna end up nuking the reception for some people. It'll be impossible to not. I don't think anything that you're claiming to release as a finished product should be announced like more than a month away. It's different if it's like a Kickstarter style one, or like you're intentionally putting it into early access like this game. But if it's like a full-fledged game that you're planning to release, I don't think you should be making these long announcement windows. I probably will. I don't know if it'll be it might be day one just because my friends will also have it, so we'll at least be able to turn it into friend slot fun type gaming. But I don't know, I can already feel the writing on the wall that game's going to feel lackluster for probably like the first 2 years. Winter, but if you beat that, you can get like OP buffers for your race. Okay. I'll want to play it, but like, we'll see. Maybe by the time that GTA 6 comes out, this will be my full-time job instead of having this be my quote-unquote fun job. My fun job will be my real job as well. If I have that type of time, 100%, I'll probably be on GTA at launch because I'll have way more time to stream. Right now, I'm like usually 5 to 6 days a week, 3 hours per stream, sometimes doubles for the weekend streams. So it's anywhere from 5 to 7 stream. Wait, yeah, 5 to 8 streams per week. See ya, Stories. And that'll, but like if I can open up and do like double streams every day, so I can do a single player game and a multiplayer game or whatever, I'll open up a shit ton of time. GTA 6 is a prayer. Honestly, if GTA 6 doesn't do well enough off rip, I could see Rockstar getting bought out, going under, etc. And we might not even see the end of GTA 6 be from Rockstar. I have seen stuff in regards to the Warden. It's usually memes to the effect of like the style where like someone opens a door and there's a character behind them that they didn't want to see and they close it and immediately log out. Like the Warden's often behind that. There's a dude that I see on my shorts feed sometimes that he plays horror games, and goddamn if he does not have the quickest, whether it's Alt F4 or just like pause exit game confirm, that shit is expeditious, boy. I tell you what. The moment the spidey senses start tingling and you see that thing on screen, that man has closed the app already. Rula, does the Ender Dragon... I can't remember if it did or not. Does the Ender Dragon have like a roll credits after beating it? How do they do what? React that fast? I don't know. That shit's crazy. But it's kind of like his... It seems like it's kind of like his shtick that he plays horror games and is really good at fucking quitting. So... Heard, Tandy. Is there a roll credits after the Ender Dragon again? Because otherwise, I would say that technically, even to Mojang, to their term, or Microsoft, whoever the fuck owns it now, to their terms, that the Ender Dragon is still like quote unquote beating the game, which means all the rest of that stuff is technically like bonus content. I don't know if it still has credits. Okay. If they moved the credits, I would say that then you added more to where the quote-unquote game ends. But if the credits still roll, or if they treat that Ender Dragon as where the credits roll still, I would say you didn't add to the end of the game. You didn't, like, this game right now only has 4 zones. It's supposed to be... Why would they make a new ending? I mean, the Ender Dragon didn't exist to begin with. A lot of games that aren't complete when they release adjust multiple times in the lifespan on what the quote-unquote actual end is. Yeah, because that was for so long. That doesn't mean you have to keep it that way. Okay, so by that logic, any movie from the Marvel MCU series that was like before they announced the MCU, all of those trilogies and shit like that back in the day that it was capped off, tied in a bow, nice. So we're just ignoring the fact that they continued all of those. A lot of those weren't like open-ended from the viewer's perspective until they got tied into Endgame, or to the MCU phases. RPGs specifically often end up giving a DLC that changes the ending, whether it's a different ending, an alternate ending, etc. Shit, it happens in movies too. I still say that if they wanted to continue the I Am Legend series, they should have made the alternate ending the main ending. And then just scrapped what was the actual ending and never had that fucking exist, because fuck that ending. That's what I'm saying. So like they were, those characters and scenarios were looped back in though, with the same actors in that same universe. It's not like it was the different Spider-Man universes where they used Tom Holland's for the most of through phase or through Endgame movie wise. Like that was Tom Holland was Spider-Man. The other ones were quote unquote non-canon to the MCU universe at the time, and then they got looped in with the newer Spider-Man movie after Endgame. But like that's technically a retcon of both of the original Spider-Man actors, being Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield's versions. They had nothing to do with that. There was no connection to any of these other actors or characters in their timelines. You know what? Sleep tonight.
Yo.
Yo, yo.
What you working on today? Leishi TV?
Yeah. Getting the farm right.
Yeah. You still running till probably regular time?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I'll get on for a couple hours then work on mine. Yeah, I was telling my roommate about how we did a bunch of this stuff, and he's like, he said he got killed by a T-Rex the other day, and then I don't think they've seen the portals yet though. Those are definitely something I don't think a lot of people know about.
Yeah. I mean, Spider-Man for one. Spider-Man's a very easy one in regards to the retconning.
What?
Talking in chat with Rula.
Oh, I was like, what am I missing out on? I was trying to do it too.
There was no concept of the cross universes, the multiple universe theory, etc. in the original two Spider-Man series.
That's correct. Yeah, I definitely. Yeah, because they were supposed to make more of the Andrew Garfield one, but then Sony got bought out.
Mm-hmm. And he
He
dodged his infamous third movie, horrible tragedy. Horrible third movie.
Honestly, the first two were pretty good, I thought.
I thought Andrew Garfield did a really good job. It's a very unpopular opinion for a lot of people who watch, but I think that
surprising to me.
I think too many people blame Andrew Garfield's version for the fact that is it Gwen that died? No, that Mary Jane. No, Gwen, right?
Yeah, Gwen in that movie.
Yeah, that Gwen dies. Like,
yeah, because they're
too many people were pissed off about that. Yeah.
Oh, boo-hoo. I'm sorry, but
sorry. This version, like, I think one of the bigger things that is we've kind of learned with the MCU and a lot of these other series of modern not retellings, but different comic versions of like TV shows and movies of these characters, is that like a lot of these people are fans of one specific type and cannot wrap their head around the fact that there is like millions of official types of any one given character. There are millions of different Spider-Man.
Yeah.
For you to try and claim that doesn't happen in Spider-Man, not in the one you like, apparently. I'll show you 50 comics where that's an event that happened normally. Like,
oh, Batman's never evil. You ever seen the what is that? The Batman that smiles or something like that?
The bat who laughed.
Yeah. Or dude, there's one really trippy one where it's like he wakes up and he's in the it's like a Doomsday one where he's got like the Joker's head in a jar, and he wakes up in the desert, and he finds out he's a psychiatric ward, and
okay,
it's a whole mess of stuff. I forget what it is. It's one of those ones like every now and then I'll go on a deep YouTube dive of random stuff, and that, and for some reason that and wrestling are two ones that I love looking at.
Dude, I love watching wrestling deep dives. Rula, okay, so do you know the two different endings to I Am Legend?
See, I didn't know it was that controversial, the second one. I thought I understood it, but I guess it was a completely different understanding.
Their second one should have been the main ending. They shouldn't have made the main ending the main ending.
See, I thought that the second ending, the alternate ending, was saying that he was working on a cure and he wasn't murdering all these.
Yeah, the second ending, so the difference is that the one he ships them off, and he doesn't make it.
Blows himself. Yeah.
Yes. But like, there was the alternate ending. He leaves with them to Vermont, where there's evidence of the cold helping stop / age. Like we could have had an I Am Legend like trilogy if they didn't fuck that up and make the Will Smith die in the canon ending.
Yeah,
because you weren't continuing that without Will.
No,
and it would have been. I'm sorry, it would have been too unbelievable, even in a apocalyptic zombie world, to say that Will Smith somehow got out of there unscathed to continue a second one off of the main story. Yes, that's the right movie, Rula. But like they said several times in the movie that like there was connections to Vermont, that there might be a way to reverse it, survive it, etc.
Oh, I did not mean to dump my water bucket. Where did I dump at? Huh. Okay, whatever.
Do you have wet pants?
Yes, but that was before I dumped the water.
Do you want 2 eternal wheat seeds?
I don't even have a farm yet, so no, I'm good at the moment, thank you.
Heard. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hey, watch your mouth. It's the fucking woman's fault. Don't do that.
Oh.
There's a reason why the memes were that he was living happy and surviving with his dog just fine in that city until the woman came along. She fucked all that shit up. They were surviving in that city just fine.
Yeah.
Man, I remember there was hundreds of memes about a man and his dog can't be happy type shit, because they were surviving. I mean, was it as nice as most of us that are watching YouTube and streaming YouTube and playing video games are? No, but he was alive. He wasn't worried about dying for the most part. He had that shit figured the fuck out.
Yeah, he did.
I'm Robot. Or is it iRobot? Yeah, iRobot is. iRobot is another good one. There's a couple scenes, and I mean, it happens in like every movie, but iRobot has a couple scenes in it where I'm like, you threw this in just so that the plot could go the way that you wanted the plot to go. Like, this isn't how this would have happened. you're fudging the numbers on me a little bit here.
Yeah, it's like every movie though.
Yeah. Well, I feel like that's the testament between why that I knew what iRobot is, or that I knew what I Am Legend is.
Yeah.
He said, "Damn, y'all are old as fuck."
Okay.
Yeah. What is even the connector?
Means we got knowledge. We grew up without iPads.
Yeah, right. Riddle me this, youngling. Do you have a second app open on your phone doing something else while you listen? / are you playing another game while responding to me in the background?
You know, you turn Subway Surfers
Oh,
off.
I'm even older than that, realistically. I remember what's the Wild West one?
Wild Wild West.
Was it Wild Wild West? Yeah, Wild Wild West that's a slept on classic in my opinion. That shit is hilarious. I remember Men in Black coming out.
Yep. I remember one generation of Pokemon.
Yeah. I remember when there wasn't 4 digits of Pokemon.
I remember the first time you pulled out a Game Boy something SP or Advanced, the flip one, and it had a backlit screen, and I was like, wait, you don't need a flashlight to play that in the
I don't need a
dark?
flashlight to play in the dark anymore?
I was like, what?
Fair enough. Yeah, you probably actually don't know this from like school reference, Rula, but I was old enough that they still rolled in the huge box TV when we watched the movie in class.
And it had the projector.
And there were projectors, yeah. I wasn't really old enough for chalkboards. Chalkboards had kind of already seen their way out the door, but
Yeah, because the new invention was whiteboards. There's some classes that had chalkboards, but it definitely was not common.
no. I remember, weirdly enough, at our high school, there were a lot of chalkboards still underneath the whiteboards.
Yeah.
Like they just put the whiteboards, like laminated that whole big ass board in front of a chalkboard.
They're like, yeah, that'll do.
Rula, the only people that say y'all old as fuck aren't 18 yet, in my head. All of them are under 18. You are telling on yourself that you can't smoke a cigarette or drink alcohol, in my head.
I love, we were also young.
Because I remember being that young kid calling people older, and that shit died when I was able to like drive my own car and drink and shit. I stopped saying that shit so fast. What were you saying, Tandy, though?
I forget.
See, we're old.
Yep. What were you saying, Sonny?
Either way, to call someone else old like that, it means you're young as fuck. You'll hit your 18th one day.
Until then, keep watching. What's it called? Oh my gosh, what's the Labubu? Not Labubu.
Bluey.
Not Bluey. The Coco Melon.
Oh yeah, even younger.
Coco Melon.
I'm not saying I'm not old. We just went on a 5-minute rant saying we're old. It's not a cope. You're young for saying it,
We're
though.
more closer to middle-aged than we are young.
Yeah. I mean, like, if you want to talk about purely scientifically and mathematically, we're not even middle-aged yet. But
no, I said we're closer to it than young.
Oh yeah, 100%. But like in internet terms, yeah. We've hit unk status. We're old.
Unk status was stupid. Or you know that your 5-year-old can be an uncle technically, like that.
Yeah, I remember when like it wasn't a meme, and to call someone an unk meant like that was like the actual OG at the family party type thing. Now it's just like anybody that's like over 28 is the fucking unk. You are like almost a full decade off. He said, "Aren't you like 39?" You are actually almost like a full decade off, dog.
My gosh, how old do you think we are?
I know, right?
Banyan log. What is this?
You know what, Rula? That's probably part of the other reason why I stepped away from Minecraft for so long, especially once I got back into streaming. And even though I wanted to play Minecraft, Minecraft got that horrible fucking stigma with it. And that shit, at least for people who are like my age and older, that stigma's never going away. Wrong direction. I'm not 49, dog. At least for people my age and older, that stigma's never gonna leave Minecraft. That's it. Like, mostly like this, people my age see Minecraft the same way that Roblox is getting fucking unearthed as being a freak place for people to try and touch on little kids. Like, that's how a lot of people that are older see Minecraft still, especially in like those big public server type Minecraft servers and shit. Like, Roblox is new age Minecraft for trying to find kids online, in my head.
Yeah,
that's what that place is. I mean, Roblox actively has like gotten proven. Yeah,
pedophiles.
Yeah, and Roblox leaning into it the way they have and the way their CEO has is like absolutely insane to me every time. All right, I have moved all the water that I need to move. It's crazy how much faster that seems when you're yapping.
I have so many freaking blocks of random
interesting
stuff. Okay, where's my...
Can I grow this thing? How do I grow a pink berry? Do I need like the seeds from down there?
Let me just upload all
None of these
that.
are a seed, right?
Just take all this.
So I don't know if you were here for the beginning of the stream, but did you test out any of the mod stuff yet?
Mod stuff?
Yeah, when you first logged in, there should have been a pop-up that said /weapons or whatever.
No, I didn't see it.
A couple of them are in the workbench under the Tinkerer section. I actually want to go upstairs. No, I know you don't actually think I'm 49. As much as you joke about me being older.
Yeah, we're just messing. So it's supposed to be in the workbench, you said?
Under the Tinkerer section, there's 2 new ones, at least.
The Tinker section. Oh, tinkering. Backpack upgrades?
No. Hold on.
Spikes? No, metal spike, no.
Should be the 3rd.
Inventory lectern?
Yeah. Inventory lectern and the trash can are both mods.
Oh, it destroys items left inside of it. Okay, cool.
So you don't have to keep throwing them on the ground outside.
That there's no achievements, so I don't have to worry about. Even though I'm not an achievement hunter.
Yeah, it definitely ends up driving people in certain directions. Oh, fuck, this one actually needs to be wider.
Ah, shoot.
These 2 rows need to actually be 1 wider.
Oh no, I need to fix this. Alright, so...
Fucking let me go.
All this stuff go into here.
Out of touch with stuff like what?
All that goes in here. I'm gonna destroy you.
Because I feel like you bring that up a lot, and anytime I try and call you out on what that actually means, you don't have an example. Can you start having like an example ready for me to believe your claim? I don't think anybody should be trying to keep up with everything. So maybe that's something that makes me sound like an unk to have that opinion, but I don't think anybody should be trying to keep up with everything. Is one of the bigger problems that we're seeing about how fast the internet is expanding. Back when I was a kid, bro, we found out about 9/11 and they sent us home for the day. You motherfuckers, we find out about today's 9/11 multiple times a day throughout the world. Like, that shit is moving too fast. You actively can't keep up with everything or you're gonna go crazy. I actually have to put water back? The fuck is this? No, I'm not making another bucket. I mean... This answer is probably going to be the show like unkness or age with it, but like, why do I have to be caught up with everything that's going on with Minecraft if I'm not playing it? If I haven't played it in 10 years, if I like, there's people who don't even play video games. Are those people old because they don't? Me and my fiance literally watched the newest Fall episode before this stream, between streams. Or no, before my earlier stream. I definitely see the memes. Unfortunately, I see them way too fucking often. I definitely have brain rot, but I already saw the death of Cozy. What's the one that I said I saw die in real time earlier? Yeah. Oh yeah, the two juicy lobster, to the buttery lobster juicy steak one. Like that, I actively am seeing people already using it incorrectly. Like it's already dead. But see, that was kind of my point that I was saying about my take was gonna make me seem old. Is that like, am I supposed to say that you're old now? What do you mean you don't know about Fallout? What do you mean you don't know what happened in that show? Like, I don't know. It's weird. If you're an avid hip hop fan and you like all things hip hop, but you won't listen to new artists, you're out of touch. That's you being old. If you're super into Minecraft but wouldn't play any of the new DLCs, you're out of touch. If you like memes but you still only use the ones that you've been using for 10 years and don't understand the new ones, that's out of touch. But to not know like a specific game that you're not like in tune with anyway, I don't know if that's a good metric in my opinion. Give me 1 sec, I have to adjust my door.
Yep.
Okay, so like you watch me play games. What would be something, and we've had plenty of conversations. What would be something that you would expect me to know about from watching my stuff that would make me seem old? I mean, we talked plenty of music. I watched Ack get fucking dragged by Fantano for flipping his opinion and admitting that he accepts money for favorable reviews. All right, I can start actually planting the different stuff now. So now I gotta divvy up what's gonna go on each side. I think your question is less about age and more about maturity, in my opinion, because I know young people that have already thrown away social media, and I know people who are 20 years older than me that are watching every move that the Kardashians make. So I don't think age is necessarily the right factor. Yes, they are still around.
They're vampires, man.
They're not even that much older than us. They popped off in their mid-20s when we were like in high school.
Yeah.
Maybe they were slightly older. I don't know. The concept of age doesn't seem as old until you start to get older. Like the gaps, you're like, dog, they were 15 years older than us. I thought I was so old back then. I thought I was so mature.
I mean, 15 is a big difference, in my opinion.
I feel like if you are a like music or movie celebrity, when we were in high school, most of those people that we thought were close to us in age weren't close to us in age at fucking all. One of the biggest things that makes that happen is that most people who play high schoolers are like in their mid-20s.
Yeah.
They're not. What? And it's mostly because if you want to do any type of sexual scene in that show or movie, you cannot have an actual minor in that fucking role. They have to be an adult. These can go in here. These can go away. Like regarding your question, Rula, I don't know my head from my ass on what's going on with 2K anymore. But I also haven't owned the game in 5 years. I don't have an interest to own the game. I'll see someone post on social media that 2K is the same BS it's been for the past 5 to 6 years or has not improved at all, and I keep it pushing. Oh, that's what I was actually doing. I was trying to sort to figure out what was going where. All right, so
Jeez, we went on that many trips where it's just like, I am just gonna be sorting for a second.
I know. Oh, that's another one. If you want to adjust to this now, wardrobes are actually storage containers, and they're twice as tall. Number of storage slots. Or sorry, no, not twice as tall. They go from 4 tall to 6 tall in the wardrobe. So it's like actively a better storage place.
Is there still a need for charcoal at all?
I mean, you can put it back in the it's a fuel. You can put it back in and use it as fuel.
Really?
I think it's crafting for something else. What day did Caitlyn Jenner come out? Or what year?
What?
What year did Caitlyn Jenner come out?
Hell if I know.
Rula asked how old we were when she came out.
We've seen Brett Favre as Green Bay Packer. You know, the guy that cheered really
She came
weird
out
when
in
he came out?
She came out in 2015.
I was in college.
We were second years in college. Well, April, yeah, second. We were ending our second year of
Yeah, 'cause
college.
it was my first year at state.
Tandy's been my neighbor since I was 2. This is the most day one of literal day ones I've ever had.
Yeah.
Which, like, I love telling the story of the first day that me and my parents moved there, because like I don't like really remember it as much, but my parents confirmed it like several times as I was getting older. We got there and they told me wave, because you and your I think mom were walking back inside, and they were like, wave to the new neighbor. I look over and I wave. You look at me, turn and walk your ass inside. Ain't no fucking wave back. Yes, we were in college in 2015. All right, this bunch.
I guess this will just be crafting stuff.
Right side. Right side. Left side. Left side. Left side. Do aubergines grow up out of the ground, or they grow in the ground?
What?
Are they a dick in the dirt?
What are aubergines?
The purple eggplant.
Oh, I don't know. I've not done any craft or any
They have a stem, so I would
like that.
assume that they. Okay, yeah, they hang. They That dick hang. Those can go on this side. Pumpkin's a big question mark. In the dirt is crazy. Tomatoes hang. Chilies hang. Rice and cotton still. This connects to a stem. Was it before tomato? This goes in the ground. This onions get pulled out of the dirt, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Onion and potato. So rice is in the ground. That'll be before onion. Cotton's after pumpkin. And then there's two more. Okay, so how many can I actually turn? Alright, here's a free moment to call me old. I never played no Pixel Gun 3D. Or Pixel Gun character. I reference right over my head.
What it is.
No idea.
I feel like it's a mobile game.
It does sound very mobile game-esque. Alright, the ones on... Let me see how many of the corn I can turn into Eternal. Oh, I also need corn grown. Okay, so corn is the next on the right. That makes sense that we were in college when it was popular. Like, I was not on no type of mobile apps for sure.
Even, yeah.
Yeah, Tandy technically like stepped away from the gaming in general during college for the most part. I should have made those the farther to reach. Alright, so that's corn. I don't have enough aubergines for that. So I can go just plant these.
Those go. I guess these will go here.
Okay. Pumpkins. Don't have enough pumpkins or life essence for that. I could break down a greater essence for more essence, but I didn't have enough pumpkins for that anyway. It was Gap tomato, right? No. Pumpkin. Tomato, chili, cotton. Was there something else I was skipping? I already did aubergines, pumpkin, tomato, chili, cotton, rice. Nope. Alright, let me break down this. Yeah, man. Hey, stick to the books. Get some good sleep. Good luck on your quiz.
Yeah, better.
So I don't even have cotton unlocked yet. That I can make it because I haven't upgraded the bench yet. I need 4 greater life essence. Oh my god, that's 400 life essence that I need, that they want me to fucking stack. I'm gonna guess that the other side of my fucking house is not going to be fleshed out yet. Whenever I do unlock that last one and start planting it, I'll take a row out of this and a row out of that, move these back one, and move everything back a set. Okay. So then lettuce, cauliflower, turnip, rice will go in the middle there. Well, that's fine. For now, I'm not going to worry about that. Cauliflower. Alright, I am out of life essence. I have cooked all of that shit away. I will plant what I have. I'm interested to see what happens when a hoe breaks. Does it like... oh, does it take 2 hits? Or can you not till with it anymore?
Probably takes
you can't till with it anymore. Copper one is not worth repairing. Enjoy the crusher. Do I have the ability to make the better one yet? I can make an iron one. Cannot make a thorium one for another upgrade at the bench. I don't know why I dug all of that. There's gonna be literally one thing. Onion. Potato. Is there an odd number? How the fuck did I end up with an odd number? Two, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. What's the other in-ground one that I don't have?
Wait, why do I have another furniture workbench? I don't need that. Trash can.
Oh, I didn't have carrots just now. Fuck. Well, none of that's eternal, so fuck it.
This can go over hither.
Why have a lot of any of the other... A lot of cabbage, but I'm actually learning that I should hold on to that until I'm full eternal. The wheat can all go. Alright, what was I short on? Whatever was third. Was that like a cauliflower? No. Lettuce, skipped corn, cauliflowers, turnips. I think. Yes. Alright, let that shit grow. We'll worry about the trees last. Are you at your house?
Yeah.
You don't sleep the night away?
Yeah, sure.
Alright, I'm gonna mute and refill my drink.
Oh, shoot. Heated up the tea again, didn't do anything.
Alright, that's also a nice trick, because all that shit, I believe, is full grown. No, it all hit the second stage.
I'm just gonna have to store some stuff upstairs for the time being.
Now the question is, let's find out aesthetically what I'm rotating my look to. I'm going to need a shit ton of different blocks to look at.
I'm gonna make a table.
This can go away. This can go away. This can be my hotbar. This can go away. Salt cobble. Gold. Slate, quartzite, ocean clay.
What's the cloth for?
Which cloth?
White cloth. How do you make white cloth? Bolt of wool. How do you make wool? Wool scraps. Okay.
Go shear. Go shear sheep.
I'm just wondering if the cloth, like, if you make, I just make stuff from it. I don't know. Wait, can I not make a table? What? You're telling me I gotta collect a table from somewhere?
It might be under a different, like, material. Different type of wood or something.
No, oh, that's right, it's under that thing. I'm looking at the furniture bench.
Is birch in here yet? No. Bottle. Burnt. Dry. Blue. Fire. Gambao. maple. Actually, hold on, sorted. Move everything to the front that actually can be used for this. Where did I put my spare chests? Break this. Place this on top. Where does it end? Maple log. Go back over to these. Mushroom block. Ashen log. Okay. Take all.
Make stairs or not stairs. Can we do wooden chairs?
Shove all this back in for now. Where's the other? Take all. Throw it in. Okay. Now, take all this. Let's figure out what looks nice. Okay, so this is salt. Cobblestone is a contender. I don't think I'll do anything with that. Where the fuck did I find this? There you go.
Not bad.
I don't think I'll use it.
Beyond that.
Slate could definitely be in the rotation.
Trying to figure out what your aesthetic's gonna be.
Yeah, don't think I'm gonna do cobblestone. I think it's too light for what I'm looking for.
Thought you were gonna go with that dark chains and all that.
I gotta see, because I might go with a different like material with those chains and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Oh god, no. Can make a cracked volcanic block. That's again, I think, too light. I'll keep it in the rotation. Aspen log is a softwood. Nah, won't be using softwood. So any of you that list as a softwood style can get fucking wrecked. Golden wood. Alright, what we got for the bamboo style? That's another fucking really bright style. Probably won't be using that. It's tropical. Are there any others that we've gained that are tropical style? No. At least not from that stuff. I can put the quartzite cobble back. Birch log. That's the same as this. That's like just a tone off from the. Okay. Will not be. Not be light wood. What about dry wood? I like the muted tone, but I still feel like the base is too light. Alright, what other dry woods we got? Okay. Redwoods. That feels like a really rich color. That feels like a really rich color that I could do for like the potentially like the brain furniture and shit. That's what I was thinking. So those are the redwoods. Maples can go in here. Redwood log. Alright, blackwood. That's nice. And the fact that I can use a fire log for it is like... That's making the cut. Do I have any other blackwood? No. Hardwood. That's just like the most generic of generics. Okay. I feel like that would be cool for yours. Have you thrown an ice log into the thing?
Ice log? I don't even know if I've heard of that.
Yeah, I threw an ice log in and the objects look like they're made out of ice. It's just aesthetic stuff, but you can do a frozen castle door. I'll throw it in. I don't know if I'll use it right now, but I don't want to forget about it. Alright, what about greenwood? That ain't finna aesthetic. That's that can go. Deadwood. I don't want the vibe to be abandoned, which I feel like deadwood gives. And what's goldenwood? I feel like this is just a combination of two of the other ones. Let's go in there. Take this whole thing. Oh yeah, I didn't look at sandstone either. Everything that's... Yeah, you specifically can't use ice, though. It has to be ice wood. I don't even know how you make ocean clay. That might have to just be found. Okay. That's basalt. Basalt made it, right? Yep. Marble's too bright. Quartzite's too muted? I really like the wind temple door, but I don't think the sandstone's gonna fit in here. Red sandstone. And I don't know if that red sandstone's making it either. What else we got here? Shale already made it, right? No, didn't get looked at yet. Shale cobble, okay. Dark Temple ladder is just made out of chains. Yeah, it's probably gonna be shale. Mossy cobblestone just basically turns into cobblestone. And then, did we put volcanic brick in? Yes. Alright, that should be all of the different structure types. What type of brick is this? This is shale? Okay. So start off by rebuilding the house out of shale. Which is tough, because isn't slate the one that I actually prefer? Why is... Slate doesn't really have options. Volcanic don't really have a lot of options either. Slate and volcanic can get pulled. I really like that from this, but I don't know if that's gonna fit. I feel like I could do finishes with this one. Actually, leave that in there for now. What was I seeing for redwood? Nope.
Alright, so I gotta put does. What? Not what I wanted.
I don't think redwood's gonna end up fitting. Well, those are all right. I have to use these. This is the rest of my blackwood. Okay. Okay, so go downstairs. I need to open with half slabs. It's the first replacement. It's mostly going to be half slabs and stairs. I feel like for the parts that are quote-unquote structural, I can use this. Can I get... Is there a smooth version? There is a smooth version. I'd want these. Alright, you've been chilling there too long. Get away from my house.
Alright, back to cobble mining. Marble mining.
I was gonna say, if you need cobble, I have cobble for you.
Oh, I got plenty. Appreciate it.
Alright, well, I didn't mean to break that one, but... Fuck it, it's gonna go at some point.
So it's 2 hits with the iron ore and 2 hits with the cobalt. I feel like it should be 1 hit with the cobalt. I don't know.
1 hit's probably reserved for adamantite and, bro, please, for the love of freak offs,
Probably.
let me in. I am to become the Joker. Oh, I want it downward facing. Flip up and down, you fuck. Okay. This game wants to see it happen. All right. You know, we can use wood structures for fuel. We can.
Yeah.
I'm burning the shit out of this old fucking wood that I had. Go ahead and get a full stack in there. I'll empty out that fucking chest yet. The fuck does this hardwood come from? Then I put the hardwood away. Okay. So I'm gonna make this schmoove with it. What's the difference between shale and shale fucking cobble? craft 3 for now? Because I think it'll be fine here. No, that's not right. Hold on. Like this. I'm just gonna become the Joker. Why would you do this to me, game? There we go. Like that. Okay. I need, realistically, at least the beam and the top. No, don't you start your shit. Alright, he's getting situated. Nope, he immediately stopped petting and he's upset. He is unbelievably finicky. Just make these into this. Tops. Bottoms. No. Hold on. None of the rest of these are relevant to this. So pillar. Cap. Like, how does that look? It's not connecting. Which means there'd be a slight gap.
Time to sleep.
Yeah, we can sleep. Can't for another 22 in-game minutes. That'll be a full square. What does this look like? If I put this here. No. Okay, so these would be aesthetic columns coming off of these parts. I'm gonna completely end up redoing my water, aren't I? Okay, so if this is bottom, new top. Okay. We'll replace all this first. And we'll go look at the farm. This is why you don't go near someone's fucking house. Get fucked. Pick those up. Here. 1, 2, 4, 5. Okay. Here. 1. Nope. Oh, I'm a dummy. I can make this way easier. I can't squeeze it there. I totally forgot about the fucking builder's hammer. I don't have to worry about which kind I have. I can just turn them all into one kind. Also, can I, like, when they're in my hand, switch them? Isn't there a button for that?
Possibly.
Is that only when I have the builder's hammer on me? I don't know where I put my builder's hammer. I may not have a builder's hammer anymore. Alright, I am back. Iron builder's hammer. Okay, so if it's just in your inventory, you can swap the variant. Great. Alright. I am laying in bed.
Oh, okay.
tool's so fucking cool for building. Alright, this is roughly when things are gonna get fucking heinous. With all these full-ass chests. Because I'm basically gonna need to empty my inventory short of what I'm building with. Because when I break a chest, it's gonna be like hella shit. Is there anything before that's different than after? This is a simpler menu. I should leave these in here for now. Might have to go. I'm probably gonna have to go get more, all things considered, though.
Again?
I'm gonna have to go get more of this material.
Yeah, that's how it goes. Do you remember where you got it from?
This is Shale, so it's up north of you in the winter biome.
Is that one we got underground?
It's on the surface too, but yes, we dug it, a lot of this out of the Outlanders. Plus, I'm gonna have to go back for shit from them anyway. Alright, collect all of this. Break all this. I can also shove shit into my backpack too to hold temporarily.
Yeah, I forget about that a lot.
How the fuck would you make... How I make this? Can I only find it? Okay, they're only found, I guess. I feel like that's cap. I mean, I can't fit a regular anyway. Wait a sec. Can I put... No, I can't. So that's actively different than a... Okay, so we can only make the smallest size. Interesting. Please let me down. I should be grabbing more materials from here. Windows will probably be made from the dark wood. Black wood. Ah, the ancient window is ass, bruh.
Why's that?
It just looks ass.
Fair.
Can I make a better one? I can't. Oh, that fucking blows. That probably removes this from the contention. Aside from me using it in an extremely ornate spot. Well, because I'm going full shale. Door. What type of block do I want this trim to be? Have this whole trim be like this. Pick all this up. Set it to this variant. It's 2 hits regardless. Oh. Well, rip that tunnel. Okay. Break all this out. That's that whole layer. That's not where that goes.
Is it in Minecraft that you could also do different block variations, such as like when you put it into the bench and you can pick from hardwood different designs, or I couldn't remember if they even allowed that or not.
I think so.
Yeah, I don't know.
I thought that was, yeah, I thought that you put it into the crafting bench and you could make other things.
Yeah.
But I
yeah,
thought it was like
right.
putting, I thought you had to shape it, didn't you? Don't you in Minecraft?
Yeah, I think so.
So I'm going to need to find a new window set. God damn, that's loud. I love it. Alright, kind of break out this whole fucking wall.
It's loud.
The fucking, door shutting.
Oh.
Because here's my logic with not wanting to do halves. Is that if I do a half here like normal, I still can't put the window on it, right? Yeah, I can't put the window there like that. And I don't want this step. I don't want this step to be upside down. God damn, the door is so fucking loud. I love it. I don't want the step to be upside down here. Can I do like this upside down? I don't want the cap though. I don't think there's anything else that I could turn this into that would fix that either. Maybe a wall? Well, a wall's probably in the middle, right?
Wish is gonna hate me.
Let's look for the outside. I might be able to get over that.
Be damned if I'm gonna build a ladder instead of just falling off my roof and dying.
I can't set this on here either. You're killing me, game. How are you gonna take my creative freedoms like this? I feel stifled in this environment.
Oh! It's raining now. Did you put a mod where it puts a giant tombstone where you died?
Yes. The gravestone mod. So your shit doesn't despawn.
Oh, nice. What happens if you build over that?
I don't know if you can. I think it's like a quote-unquote permanent structure.
So were those all the mods then?
They're in Discord.
Oh, okay, cool.
So if I have it go straight across. Okay. That was all of that. Okay. What's the math on how many windows I'll need?
What happens if that snake that's trapped, if I just fill that place with water?
It should drown. I've seen skeletons drown.
Ooh.
11, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 for this floor. So that means I can stay with the slabs instead of the full bricks. Because I like the corner being different like that. Now why won't this one fucking work like I just did it? I just fucking did it here. Oh, it's because that fucking window's still like that. Okay, so what if I do... this for the bottom. Bless your stubbornness to work with me, game. Like this. I can be persuaded. Okay, so these go along this side. These go along here. We'll just have to find lighting. Also, how the fuck did I grossly underestimate that math so hard? I was skipping 2. Okay. That's why the front door felt off. these back on the stack. Blow these out. Blow this out. Extreme invisibility. That door slams so hard, I love it. I'm gonna keep saying it too. Okay, so this will not be a half slab bottom. Alright, that's everything on that wall. Where the fuck was I placing that? How? Oh, because it's a half slab. That's crazy. You can really do some crazy floaty shit because of the half slabs.
Interesting.
Because, like, if it's the top of the half slab, you can't have something in its bottom half, so it snaps like underneath where the full block would be for it, and vice versa. So you can put like a half slab float between placements.
Huh.
I definitely need more of these windows. How many more do I need for this floor? Because the rest of the floors are probably gonna have to be a trip. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9. So another 5 crafted. Okay. Have you played with windows at all yet?
Other than the ones I have, no.
Are any of your windows touching each other?
Yeah.
Did you go look at them?
Oh, it's one big window now.
Connected windows is another mod that's on the list.
Nice, nice. Well, some of them are.
You might have to pick it up and replace it. Same thing happened to the wardrobes for me. If you have a wardrobes already placed, you have to pick it up and replace it for it to, like, the mod to register.
It only happened to one of my windows.
That's suspicious.
Yeah.
I could still make this out of slab to save space. That's not... Game, you know that's not how I would have placed that slab. You just know it. I know you know it. Because 1 brick is 2 slabs. So I can save crafting space by just making these slabs like this. Alright, let's break everything without something under it. Realistically, break the bed. We're going to upgrade anyway. Also, another thing that I've been noticing while I'm breaking a bunch of the pieces to my house, did you notice that when multiple of the same block are near each other, like from you breaking it and stuff? Okay, that's not... the skeletons are definitely not drowning. Did you know that they automatically piece together if they're close enough?
I think I know what you're talking about.
Like, I broke 3 slabs that were all next to each other, like, being the floorboard, and when they hit the ground, they turned into 1 stack of 3 slabs on the ground. everything that's not...
Better wardrobes, connected windows, gravestones. I take it you removed Echo Chat?
Yeah, I just didn't end up installing it yet. I didn't have time to actually get it to work the way it's quote-unquote supposed to, so...
What is it, if you don't mind me
Prox
asking?
Chat.
Is it I thought Prox Chat you said was available already in this game.
No.
Oh, okay.
I said the message was that there's a mod already available, and that the dev was saying that they want to incorporate it.
Yeah, you just gotta replace them for the
Wardrobes? Or the windows?
for the windows, yeah.
Nice.
Oh, you really only have to place one. Or pick up one.
Nice. You get this.
Crap, there's parts of the house I can't even access yet. I still gotta fit.
You accidentally gated yourself off.
No, I didn't gate myself off. I just haven't figured out, picked my way how I want to go in there.
Ah.
It's only one window set.
Game. Who would be trying to build it like that? You literally see the pattern I'm already going with. Don't be difficult. If I'm building a floor of half slabs, why would I randomly build one that's just vertical? Just because I know that I'm going to need so many more of these in the process. This one. These can go...
There we go. Fix those.
Like this. Nice. This last one can get put away. I might have to go find more of these. I don't know if I can make these this type of light. But for now, they're not fucking very bright either.
Uh-oh. Server might be lagging. Nope.
As I say, I don't necessarily appear to be lagging. It does not mean that the server is not lagging. I can't make those lights, can I? Fuck, I'm gonna have to go get more.
This is about to be massive.
Don't overthink it yet. Don't overthink it yet. Finish building what you have first.
I did. I organized.
No, not you. Me. I'm like staring at options, and I'm like, I could do this too. It's like finish what you started first. Did I get any of the... What do they look like in this set? This. Where's the... Actually, that's where all the lights are, aren't they? It's in the fucking furniture set. It is. Well, there's options in here. Not the one that I was looking for, but there's options in here. Alright, so that is an actual spawn-only fucking light source. I gotta go back to the fucking dark temple, damn it.
Hey, what kind of lights you need? I didn't want to build 100 ladders. Crap.
There's a dark temple lamp that I was gonna use, but they're like black with like bluish light.
The like cauldron looking one?
Not the brazier. Here, let me break one off to see what they're actually titled. Lost Civilization Lantern.
Might have some. How many do you need?
Like 20. I'm probably gonna have to go back.
Hey, you're gonna have to go back.
Okay, so this can be replaced. By one of this style chest. Realistically, I can place 2. Make this one bigger.
Floating ladder.
I can make more of the braziers if I need to, but sort this. Alright, I was able to pick everything up. Bro, these things... Am I supposed to put it on the fucking floor?
This doesn't make
Definitely
sense.
seems to have more of an upward brightness. What the fuck were they... What did they have them... Oh, wait. I know what I can put them on.
Oh, I used a different type of roof. That's why. Okay.
We on an ultralight beam. Alright, I just have to make sure that I'm properly math out this spacing then. Which means you can't go there.
Where did those marble slabs just go? That makes no sense.
Why can't I? Can I trick it? So it doesn't work because that's not full height? How was I placing it on the ground then? Bless America, bruh. Alright, either way. Probably can't go back into the true corner. So we'll go... Crafting. Chest. Nope. the way I want that facing. I don't know why that was fighting me so hard on that, but sure.
Oh! Yep, I guess the house wasn't as long as I thought.
Fall off the roof again?
Yep. Do we not get our stuff back from the gravestones? We do.
I think you have to break them.
Yeah, no, we do. I just thought
Oh, this is bigger.
it just didn't show anything being added to my inventory, so I got confused there.
No. Alright, do I flip the whole setup so that it makes more sense? Well, it ain't tricking if you got it.
Why does the building sometimes just suck? Come on. I didn't rotate.
Oh wait, I can't go into the true corner anyway. Alright, so that doesn't matter. I can go here. All that for Nathan.
Or Nathan.
Here lies Nathan.
Yeah, it kind of looks weird, doesn't it?
There's all of that. That might not even be able to work there because of where the middle light's going to theoretically be.
For now, that's gonna have to do.
I don't know what they were on. They were hanging. It was a chain.
I'm gonna take a look, come over and take a look at your place before I get off.
Mine is hella work in progress, but you're welcome to come look.
Same.
I want smalls. I'll probably need a lot throughout the... That is 100% how it was working. Now that makes me wonder though, what the hell was the middle? This? I'll skip my corner for now. Can I move this? Loud ass door.
I was gonna say, you didn't say the thing.
It's basically just this first floor that's different so far.
Okay.
I haven't even gotten to the next floor.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah, that shit loud. Can I place this here then? I can.
Nice, 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 nice.
But yeah, I'm gonna need a lot of those lights, and we can't craft those, so rip.
Yeah, I'm gonna need to, I'm like in the process of expanding my house, but trying to figure out how I want to do it. And I'm like, this might look good, but
Also, if you need a spare bed or two, I have spares.
okay. I got a few actually, but thank you.
this definitely has to pick a side. Can I just do it like... Perfect. I can move the spare beds to there. Alright, let me reset my crops and I'll be good to sleep. Or if you're not staying on, I'll sleep whenever.
I'm about to hop off here.
Heard.
Alright, cool. Well, I will talk to you later.
Alright, see ya. Good running. HGTV. It's a lot of fucking essence. What I should probably be doing is growing a shit ton of whatever one I'm going eternal with currently. Oh, I hit the wrong button. Now it's right. How many... 4? I need 6 Eternals for that. Oh no. I got booted. Alright, I'll be back. Alright, what the hell did it even remember? Oh, I was about to go in, okay. Corn. I need at least 6 bags. How much corn do I need? Four more. Actually, you know what? Don't worry about rushing it. Make the ones you can, which I already did. Okay. Okay. On the other side, we have lettuce. Plant this. We're probably going to be short on all the purchasable crops again, but... After lettuce is turnip or carrot? Carrot. That's what we did wrong last time. 10. Don't have enough to do any over. I don't have my hoe. I don't think I'm gonna be able to. Oh, this one also needed this. Okay. That's what I forgot earlier. Listen, you. That's the 10. So after corn on, well, aubergine's the next on the other side. I don't have enough for any of the aubergines yet. But I can plant these. Alright, what's next for the lows? Cauliflower. Don't have enough cauliflower. Welcome back, Concept. How goes it? Don't have enough turnips. The aubergine is pumpkin. Don't have enough for 10. There you go. Good. Turnips. And the pumpkins. Alright, that's all growing. Oh, did I still have one? Does he have the other? Yes. We actually made quite our way around that biome. Find any more? I haven't, but I need to check. I gotta redo the math of the fucking portals. We actually saw a pretty big creature in that biome. Also, we saw a pretty big creature in a different biome. Even later in the stream last night. What's up, buddy? The usual. Good sparring. I would have to double check the time of when you said goodbye versus when we found it, but was it you in chat that was telling me that I was gonna get jump scared. So what's your default max though? So let's say 2 is the default. Within 20 minutes, I'm pretty sure we found the biome. So that's 3, 4, 5, 6 we could place functionally. I think this is how that math works. So I should be able to travel back next time to get more shale north of Tandy. Maybe try and find more of these lights from freeze to death tomorrow. That ain't good. How are buckets of water getting there? Oh, fuck. I hit the wrong button again. Okay. This can go downstairs for space purposes. That can go back in there. Weapons and shit. Realistically, this can go over in the other chest. Okay. Haven't played it enough to really have a heads or tails. From what I've seen, looks like a lot of fun. I know for a lot of the people I play with, the moment that I ask them to play 2D like that, it's very cooked. I'm trying to get numbers. And I, unfortunately, have the very real problem of I have plenty of fucking solo player games and solo series that I can do that it's just not high enough in the queue. Okay, so let me go to the fortune map. Replayability and great fighting, also one of the best modding communities. Okay. I don't know if I've heard heads or tails about its modding community. I know that it's supposed to have good. That's just gross. Why would you want this in your house? That one's cool. That also just looks painful. I can't believe the lighting source that I want to use isn't one I can craft. That's so ass. I could fucking make more of the wall rings though. Or a wall of skulls. Meat. Where you see meat? What meat? See candy canes. Snowflake tree topper. It's way more detailed than I thought that was going to be. Sweet roll. The ugly thing I mentioned. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that thing, very, if you've played Core Keeper, it feels like the hive in that. Like the floor in the area where those things are even have that same squish as Core Keeper. Actively, like, bugs under your skin feeling for me. How much does this got left? 193? I still got some space. I need cobalt though. I keep having to use all of mine for upgrades and shit. Don't actually get to make, like, I made my cobalt armor and like that shit. I feel like, why did that random carrot just decide it's gonna? Thank you. I also like the aesthetic, although there's some slight change I might make to it next time I'm on. We'll see. I have ideas. And you know what? Knowing who I am, let me make sure that I write down those damn ideas. Because otherwise, there's like a 110% chance I for fucking get. Okay. Support Pillars. Statues. Welcome back, Isaac. Set. Portal. Yeah, Outlander. Base. Okay. That will probably do it for now, because the crops still have a ways to go, right? No. No, the core of them are starting to pop. Which is weird, because they're popping, like, out of order. Not done. Fake done. Carrot done. Why is it growing out of order? Alright, I'll let the rest grow. Bro, it's such a minimal difference to know if it's fucking mature or not for those. Alright, I'm not gonna sit here dancing all day, letting them grow individually like that. Okay. That will actually probably do it for this one. Hytale should return Friday? I didn't mean to stand up. Vextale returns Friday. I hope to see you in future Vextale streams. I hope to see you all on future streams in general, but that's it for this one. Peace.